Welcome back everyone, Pedro here with another video. And if you're looking to make an extra $500 a day, make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to show you 3 simple steps that you can apply to your trading, help you level up, be able to earn potentially up to $500 a day easily. Make sure you guys watch the end, and let's get started with this video. All right guys, so let's dive in. Let's not waste any time. So make sure guys, you're taking notes as we go. And also, if you're new, welcome to the family. My name is Pedro and we do live Forex trading, but also I teach you guys how to level up your trading and help you take your trading to next level. So if that is you guys, welcome to the family. Welcome to La
Familia, like I like to say.
That's what she said.
Let's just dive in. So let's take a look, and we've got all of our major pairs. So 3 simple things that you really have to understand when it comes to trading. You really want to focus on understanding the bigger picture, okay? And I know that this sounds maybe cliche for some, and so that will really help you understand kind of the overall direction of the market, because once you understand the direction, this helps you go with the flow. It's kind of the example I give to all of my students. I tell them, if a train is going from one certain direction, guys, and listen closely, because I'm teaching you my exact strategy, guys, on how you can easily make over $500 a day trading with this strategy. So make sure you guys stick around to the end of this video, because you're not going to want to miss out on this. Okay, so listen, one of the main things when it comes to the example I was going to mention with a train, right? It's like a train's going from Toronto to all the way to, let's say, Vancouver, okay? And we know that that's the overall route it's going to take, and you're trying to really take a trade, or in this case, trying to get off when you know that the route it's going on, okay, the path it's destined to go to is Vancouver, and it's not planning on going to Seattle, it's not planning on going to LA, right? The train has a certain route where it's going to go, and the thing is, as traders, we have to realize, especially when you're first starting out, guys, this is really crucial, okay? You can't force the market to go in your direction, okay? So this is step number 1. You want to understand the direction and go with a direction. Don't go against the direction, guys, because we can't control the markets, okay? And you have to understand that markets can be manipulated, okay? And that's another thing that you have to realize, especially when you're starting out, guys. It took me a while to learn, but once you understand that the markets, you can't force the market, or you can't force a trade, okay, guys? So rule number 1, make sure you understand the direction and go with the direction. Go with the flow. Don't go against the train. If you know the train's going a certain place, but don't expect to change the direction of the train. All right, guys? Awesome. Okay, point number 2, we need to understand our key levels. Where are these potential stops? Where is this train gonna stop, right? So potentially we could see, for example, here with gold, right? Where are we with gold? Understanding the overall direction as our step number 1, okay? You can see that gold has actually been in this upwards trajectory for quite some time, okay? So what can I anticipate as a trader here? Well, as a trader, I can understand that we were trending for the longest time all of this year, okay? We can go down, check, look where my RSI is. This is like beginning of last year, 2022, and we can see that, you know, we were kind of in this clear downwards channel, okay? And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we can start panning these ideas out, okay, guys? So make sure you guys take notes and look how we can look at the charts as traders, right? Now, why did we anticipate that gold was going to kind of stop out here? Well, not only this, we saw that gold was going in this downwards channel, but we also noticed that it actually rejected this level structure. It rejected it 3 times. So gold actually tried to break below and create that new lower low, okay? Because we were in this lower downwards channel, okay? But when we're trending to the upside or to the downside, okay, guys, listen closely. What do we look for? Lower highs and lower lows. So what were we anticipating here? We were looking or anticipating for a lower low. So unfortunately, we didn't get that. And we tried it actually quite a few times. So as a trader, we can understand that the direction is starting to shift. And the problem is you can't force it just saying, oh, it's probably going to create a new lower low, so I'm going to look for sells here. No, wrong. You got to avoid that, right? Focus on saying, okay, we've noticed that price has actually rejected this level more than 3 times. So it seems like we're not most likely going to be creating a new lower low. So remember, understanding, going with the direction of market. So what did we get here? We actually got a push here, okay? A strong momentum push, created a new high essentially. We anticipated what? Some sort of a retracement, some sort of an exhaustion. And this is point number 2. We want to understand our key levels, guys, okay? Key levels similar to this lower level here. This is a key level, okay? And we can go back in history and realize that that's a level that in the past, price has actually respected this level multiple times, okay? But you could see that, you know, look, resistance over here, we got support, resistance, okay, and so on. Anyways, don't focus so much on the past, focus on the present. You want to focus with the real estate that you have currently in your screen, okay? That's the most important thing. Point number 2, like I mentioned, is your main key levels, right? Some people like to say supply, demand zones, whatever you want to call it. I like to call them support and resistance areas. or major key levels of structure. Okay, so we understand market structure is really, really important, because once you understand market structure as a trader, okay, and you can understand that, you know what, after this push that we had to the upside, I was anticipating what price to retest this level structure, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So after a strong push like this, what's another level that I can anticipate gold to potentially pull back to? Well, if I look to the left, okay, we could see what we got: support, right? Little bit of resistance, little bit of support, little bit of resistance, probably to this level. This is a level that I've got my eye on here, okay? So we know that price had pushed to the upside. You can look at my RSI. We're definitely what? Overbought. Look at the RSI, guys. Look how much news we had. Obviously, that's all of, you know, we're talking months here, because you always also want to look at the higher time frames, because the higher time frames is going to give you the overall longer story, the bigger picture, okay? Then we narrow it down. So that's going to be in point number 3. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to let you guys know. So not only this, we knew that we were going to pull back. There's going to be some sort of an exhaustion. A strong momentum push, we always anticipate what? Price to pull back, okay? Retrace, some sort of an exhaustion, okay? So this was my overall anticipation. Probably price is going to exhaust now. Look at my RSI. We're definitely over 100% overbought on the 4-hour time frame, guys. That's quite significant, okay? Why is that a potential level? Because again, after a strong momentum, we anticipate some sort of an exhaustion. Not only that, I want you to realize something and learn something, guys. Look at this previous level here. We got resistance, okay? A little bit of resistance there, or overlap there. This is an overlap here, because price went all the way down, came back up, all the way down, came back up, right? Sometimes you see this huge wick rejection like that. That means that price rejected that. That was a clear fake out, right? People probably got faked out there because it's on the daily, right? But if we look over here, we got support, right? And now what? A little bit of support, resistance, and potential new level of support. Okay, so those are levels that we have to point out and realize. Where can we anticipate price to exhaust and stop? But why did gold potentially stop at this level? Look at where my mouse is right now. We got what? Support, resistance, and now look, it's retesting that level as a level resistance. So what am I as a trader knowing that my RSI is overbought? And again, you can implement indicators as an extra added confluence, but you know, let's focus on price action first. You know, there is the RSI if you want. There's moving averages you can implement and be like, okay, you know, we got across the moving averages. Typically price tends to, when we have price push above a moving average, we typically anticipate price to come back and retrace and attract to that moving average. Again, right, let's focus on the most important things. When you're starting out, try to avoid, you know, focusing so much on the indicators, because that's really going to distract you guys. I really don't want you guys to get distracted. Point number 3, okay? It's very, very simple. Once you understand that these levels, you can start anticipating an exhaustion, some sort of a pullback, because we're at a major resistance area. We broke out of this downwards channel, the strong momentum push. After a strong momentum push, we should anticipate what? Some sort of a pullback. And why are we rejecting or anticipating gold to pull back now? Well, because if we look here in the past, we got, this is a major level structure that price is potentially going to reject. Point number 3, you want to focus on each candle. Each candle has a story, guys. I'm telling you this. You have to understand overall sentiment of each candle, and each candle will tell you what price is potentially doing. So if we let gold play, see what ended up happening. Look at how price went exactly as expected, literally touched that level structure and then rejected it right now, right? So if I let this kind of play out, you can see that it retested this level, created some sort of a double top. I could tell you it'd probably come back up to that high and probably range for a little bit. But anyways, look how price went exactly as expected. And this is where you go down, okay? And point number 3, when you understand how each candle has a story, well, I'll tell you what I'm talking about, and you can point out these specific patterns. If you look at this is kind of looking like a nice clean head and shoulders pattern formation. Again, not the most ideal, but it just gives you an idea on the 4-hour time frame. When you see something like this to me gives me a strong indication that yes, it's a reversal pattern that potentially maybe may see a push to the downside. Pedro, how far could we go? Take a look at this. From the head to the pretty much the neckline, we can push this back down and see that price went exactly that similar move all the way to the downside to our support level that we had pointed out earlier. Okay, guys? Now, why is gold going to stop at this level? Because, like I said earlier, this was a major level structure. And this is price action. This is how simple you can understand this, guys. And this is just based off the 4-hour time frame. Obviously, we get our entries in the lower time frame. So let me give you an example right here quickly, guys. Okay? If we know that, for example, on the higher time frame, like the 4-hour, that, you know, we were rejecting this level structure above here at this high, okay? We knew that we were going to reject this level, okay? And we started to see that, anticipating an exhaustion or some sort of a pullback to potentially this level. Start seeing kind of price reject and create this kind of head and shoulders pattern formation. Once I saw that break of the neckline here at this level, we can then narrow it down to the smaller time frames, okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about on the 15-minute time frame. And this is where you get these sniper entries. Okay, because at this level here, this is the right shoulder, okay? And if I clear this off, let's start here. Actually, you know, it probably won't allow me here, but if you look over here, guys, look at this closely. Look at this candlestick here closely, okay? If you notice this candle here, we had what? A strong momentum. What did we get? We got a pullback to what? Previous level of support, retesting it as a level of resistance. Check this out. This is where you get these clean entries, guys. Look at this. This is major level structure. We broke it. We retested it, okay? And this is where you put your entry, okay? Set your stop loss. You could do like a nice, let's say a 25 pip stop, nice and tight, okay? And target one, I would say probably target the previous level, kind of where it held off at support. That's about 70 pips, guys. Let's say you kind of look to the left and you say, well, we've got what, a little bit of busyness here, but let's say over here, we got another area down over here on the left-hand side previously. Okay, this is a level structure here, okay? Let's say we target our levels here and we just let our trade run and let it do its thing. That's over 104 pips with complete zero drawdown. And let's say even if price would have, let's say we would have got in, and even if price would have came back up, almost kind of retest that high twice or 3 times, because that does tend to happen sometimes. Look at how price still would have won in our favor and would have easily created over a 20 pip stop loss and over 104 pips, guys. If you would have done that on a full lot, that would be literally $1,000 in a matter of an hour, a couple hours, guys, just like that, right? So this is a great example of how you can catch these opportunities, guys, and literally just clean market structure. Telling you guys, focus on price action. Don't get distracted by indicators. And if you have any questions, guys, don't be shy. Comment them below in my video. I do read every single comment. I'm here to support you guys every single step of the way. And yeah, guys, those are the 3 major steps. Make sure you guys take notes. If you have any questions, guys, reach out, and also make sure you guys go over and study everything I talked about. Okay, guys? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content. I'm super excited for what's coming and the next videos to come, and super excited for your journey. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll catch you guys until next time. Bye for now.